Alright, peace and love, family. Damn, I'm sorry for all that. I just had to get situated and set up. So, today's conversation, today's chat, right, is gonna be about honoring empowerment. Honoring empowerment, right? Societally, this is something we gotta start thinking about. Now, what's sparking this conversation right now for me is that recently I've noticed that Facebook's been deleting my videos once they get past a certain amount of views, right? Once a video that I make gets past 500-600 views, they'll delete the live. And a lot of the videos that they're deleting and the ones that are getting taken down are videos where I'm talking about empowerment, like true empowerment, right? Ways of perceiving things that are different than the norm, that switch outside of things that we're dealing with, right? In one of the videos, right, I was talking about perpetual motion, right? And how technically within our society right now, if you would go do your research on it, go do your research, right? There's perpetual motion devices that will give free electricity, right? Devices that any electrical engineer could create, things of this nature, right? And in my video, what I was talking about was when someone goes to school for electrical engineering, someone who goes to school and that's what their move is, right? That's what they're trying to do, right? That how much it would help society if people started to give these things back, and how much that would change the way that we handle things as communities, right? Communally, when you see how we get down, right, everyone is so quick to try and create money from things that they create, right? They're trying to look for ways to get patents. They're trying to look for ways to differentiate things that they do from everything else, right? And there's a sense where if you create something that's good and you create something that's valuable, you don't need to differentiate. What's valuable will always stand strong. What's valuable will always be accepted. What's valuable will always be received. So like, we need to, as a society, begin to start to change some of these things. We need to start to change our perspective on things, right? We need to start to change perspective. Why is it that I would get videos deleted for speaking about empowering information, right? Empowering information to help people, right? When there are people making videos counting money, making videos of drugs, making videos of all this all over Facebook. All over Facebook. You could go on Facebook right now and watch about 20 fight videos, right? But you go on to a live and you start talking about health. You break down phytonutrients for people. I break down how colors of your food match with glands in the body, with the chakra system, right? Honoring life, things like this. These videos are the videos that are getting taken down, right? But you can go all over Facebook and you can see videos that are not lending to anything positive, anything that's pushing anyone forward. Now this is something that I've dealt with a little bit before, right? I've dealt with lives being blocked and things of this nature, but at this level today. Now, when it comes to me as a person, when it comes to me as a healer, when it comes to me as someone who's healing themselves, right? I'm about empowering, right? I go by the notion of teach a man to fish, they'll never go hungry. I give information, I give time, I do all this thing because I believe, like, in a world where so many people are being kept away from information that's empowering to them, in a world where people are having to go through all these loops just to get something, that there needs to be people out here who are giving things back for free. There need to be people who are just giving back their perspective on things, are giving back information and research that they acquired. And I never asked for anyone to give me a shout out. I never asked for anyone to mention me or say anything, but all I can do is pass along information that was passed to me and share. And that's my only goal, is to share. Right? You don't see me asking for donations. I don't do anything. That all I do is share. Right? So this is something that's like really upsetting at the moment, to be honest with you. Like, if you go into my videos right now, it looks like I've only done, the first video I done was a video I did last week in 4 months. Now a lot of people, even people who are like, a lot of people have seen and shared all these videos that I've done within that time frame. And that's like a lot of verbiage, a lot of words, a lot of energy that I was placing out there for people to help heal, right? That just goes away. I don't get it. I think we as a society need to start questioning these things. We need to start worrying more and paying more attention to empowering one another. We need to spend more time fighting against atrocities, like in general, like things like these, like things that don't make sense. I'm not saying that people should go out and jump and do things in my accord. No way, not even for a second. Because some of these things are things that I have to work on more, right? Because this is part of my ignorance, right? My ignorance of just believing that if I make a live, like, it stays up there, that no one's gonna touch my live. Right? But everyone, this is something that, like, we all need to start to, like, move on. We all need to start to empower one another. We all need to start putting out information that's empowering. Right? To the point where this stuff becomes, like, not even a moot point. Like, it shouldn't even be that way. Right? It shouldn't be that, like, if I'm making a video that's like empowering someone, like, it's just like, oh, let's share this. I want every single person to jump on and empower people in their own right. Because if they're doing this to me, I know how many like-minded beings there are out there. I know how many dope-ass beings there are out there who are having trouble sharing their message. Everyone should be out here sharing their message. Everyone should be out here sharing their message, no matter what. We have to start to make empowerment cool. We should all begin to start making empowering one another cool. We should all make it so that when you hop on the gram and you hop on Facebook, the first thing you want to do is teach someone something and give something of your perspective on things, but to help someone else in whatever way you can, whatever way is the best way fit for you. We have so many people out here who are taking these things for granted, and you see all of it all over the place, right? Like I said earlier, I could go on Facebook right now and I could watch videos of people beating people up. I could watch videos of all these different things, but you speak about something that's empowering to someone, you speak about phytonutrients, you speak about proper eating habits, you speak about proper mental health techniques, you speak about all these different things, and they want to start blocking you. You're gonna have videos deleted. How, Sway? Yo, how, Sway? How, Sway? In a society that everyone knows that there's so much that still needs to go on. There's so many people that are sick. There's so many people who are prescribed. There's so many people who are dealing with things that are deep rooted. You go and we cut down people who are just trying to shed a little bit of light from their perspective. Those are the people who get torn down. Right? I've been dealing with this in so many different facets of life. Right? Being someone who really is just trying to watch my message constantly and try and make sure I put out things that are uplifting, empowering, trying to put out a vibe that people could catch that, like, is gonna heal, not just entertain. I spend time on that. I spend time researching and practicing and reflecting on myself, reflecting on what I'm doing with life, reflecting on how I'm coming across, reflecting on what my shortcomings are, my insecurities are, and I put those out there. I give of that. I give of my perspective. So when my perspective is getting deleted and I can go down my timeline and I can see these perspectives, or not even my timeline, I can just go down and do a random search on Facebook and I can see these perspectives that are leading to the detriment of the human being, That's something that's gonna put a fire in my ass, and I'm thankful right now. I'm gonna be honest, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for Facebook deleting all my videos, yo. I'm thankful for you doing that. I'm thankful for you deleting the ones that I didn't upload to YouTube, because it's all the ones that I didn't upload to YouTube except one. One that I did upload to YouTube, they deleted, but that's why I was able to catch them. One of them, right? One of them. There were 7, 8 other ones over the last 2 months that have been deleted and taken down. 7 or 8 other videos that are about empowering topics. I'm not up here talking about anything sick and derogatory. I be talking about proper eating habits, man. Breaking down displacement, right? My video on displacement, societal displacement, why we're going through certain things we're going through. What a fucking powerful video. Don't worry, I'm gonna remake it. I'm gonna remake all these videos, because now I'm in my bag again. Because if you're gonna remove the message, I'm gonna just come back with the message harder this time. So you're not gonna stop the message. The message that's out there, the message that frequency that I was putting out there that needed to get blocked and deleted, I'm coming with that twice as hard now. Because now I know where the vein is. I know I struck the vein already, right? I struck the vein. I know, yeah, I know what videos are the ones that they don't want to be out there. Because it's not like I put up the videos, I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm very poignant. Even when I channel, I'm poignant. I remember, because I'm a conduit. So I know what was striking the veins, man. I know what videos were the ones that were really irking people, right? When I was telling people to go, when you go to college, man, you go to college for engineering, you go to college for all these things, give away your knowledge, right? Create something and give it to a community. And see if you ever have to worry about surviving in that community. Right? Create something that betters people and just give it back to the people, and see if you ever have to worry about if you have to worry about survival at that point. Because you know, if you give something back that's pure and good, people will always take care of you, and the universe will always take care of you. That's facts. I'm going to say that, I'm going to say it again. No one's going to stop a message that's actually there to help people. No one's going to stop a message that's actually there for people. A pure message, a frequency that's there. Because I have enough people that deal with me. I have enough people that have been in my presence. I have enough people that can attest that what I'm speaking and what I'm trying to do is pure. I'll give it everything that I have for these type of things. Damn, this just makes me think back on where we're at, man. This is just things back at where we're at. And anyone who's a conscious being, anyone who vibrates to me, right? You have a certain perspective on life, and you have a certain way of looking at things. Share that. Feel me? Share that. That's what this is for. Share that. Use your media as a tool for you to share that in the purest way. And don't let anyone stop you doing that. Because there are a lot of people out here posting bullshit. There are a lot of people out here trying to be a conduit for bullshit. Don't allow that no more. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't more mindful of the things that I was doing to make sure that that this didn't happen, and that all these messages were reinforced, all these channelings, because I channeled, that all these channelings were reinforced for you. But don't worry, I know which ones are the ones that they don't want people hearing about, and that's okay, and that's what I'm gonna come with now. And I'm sorry that you guys might have lost that, because I know so many of you guys literally have shared my stuff. So many of you guys have passed that message along. So many of you guys have shared, commented, shown love on these videos. Damn, so it hurts, man. It really hurts. It hurts to see that you could put out something and just be hoping to help other people, and this is what happens. But that was it. Honor empowerment, man. Honor life. Like, we have to start honoring life. This just shows as a society we have to start honoring life. How many times can you get in your car and hear a song about death? How many times can you get in your car and hear a song about people taking drugs? How many times can you get in a car and hear about people drinking alcohol? How many times can you turn on the TV and watch people killing each other? How many times can you see these things and these things get propagated? right? How many times can I go to the store and watch see Call of Duty billboards all over the place and guns and shit like that? How much more can I see that? Right? And someone talks to you about psychological understandings as far as displacement, like something that's proven. Someone talks to you about your food and phytochemicals and phytonutrients and how to properly blend foods together and food combination and things like this. Why is that the person that we're gonna block? But I could go watch True Bloods tonight. Right? I could go watch True Bloods tonight. I could watch Murder, She Wrote. I could watch Law and Order. I could watch all these I could watch all of this tonight. But the second people start talking about real things, you want to mess up their algorithms. The second I put out messages that are reaching a lot of people, right? It's the ones that get a lot of views. Any video that I made that got over 300 views, they cut that bad boy right down. So this is all purposeful. It's just upsetting, because it's the ones that people vibrate to, because that's how you catch those things. Like, you can make things, sometimes you make videos that transcend. You make things, or you say things that transcend. You ever say those things around friends? You say things around friends that stick to them. You say things in a certain place that stick to them. You have people ask questions. That means that at that time, that's what people needed to hear. That's something that was for them. So the fact that those are the things that are getting attacked, those are the things that are getting pegged down, that hurts, yo. That's saddening. Right? That's saddening. This is a time for a lot of people where we are under attack, yo. You are under attack. As someone who has any conscious awareness, you become under attack for a lot of society. And that's something that people don't want to acknowledge. People want to say, and we get too much in this nice space, right? Nice space. We're not talking about being good people anymore. We're not talking about being good, because being good means that you're still firm, right? We get in this nice space. I'm done with the nice space, man. This isn't about being nice. It's about being good. It's about being pure. But being good and being pure means being firm at times as well. And what's going on is not right, yo. What's going on is not right. The way that people are being handled is not right. The things that we're able to be subject to, but the things that they try and block you from are not right. Thank you. I find you all to be beautiful. Reflections. So when is society gonna start to honor an empowerment? When is society gonna start to honor life? When are we gonna start to honor intelligence? When are we going to start to honor critical thinking? When are we going to start to give our attention to people who have intent that's pure? And when is it that the second people drop in a proper, pure intent, that everyone jumps on that? Facts. Facts. But a sadness, see, I'm an alchemist. I'm an alchemist. This put a fire in me, and I have to be honest, this put a fire in me, and it's gonna make sure that I don't hop off my square, because this shows me that I hopped off my square for a second. I took liberties, right? I figured that things were gonna work out in a certain way, right? But you won't see me hop off my square again, right? Because now this taught me a lesson, just like everything teaches you a lesson. That's why it's all blessings in a sense. But I'm going to give you that energy that I feel right now. I'm going to put that fire in, because I know there are so many conscious beings out here who go through the same thing. I know there are so many conscious beings out here who are putting out certain messages, who are putting out certain vibes, who are putting out things that are helpful, that are empowering. And the first thing someone wants to do is cut you down when you do that, because it makes them feel insecure about themselves. Don't allow that to happen. Don't allow a society that accepts ignorance and that finds comfort in that to bring you down. Continue to be the change you want to see. Continue to put out the information that you need, that you know people need to hear. Continue to talk that talk and walk that walk, because there are a lot of people out here taking things for granted. And there are a lot of people out here who don't have the way of getting to it, because every person out here, every person on social media has 4 or 5 people that they can get in touch with that no one would ever get in touch with, that no one would ever be able to talk to. And that's on you. You have 5 people right now in your general vicinity. You have 5 people right now on your friends list. You have 5 people right now within 2 square miles of you. You have 5 people in your workplace. 5 people, right, who are there for your message, who are ready to hear your message, who are waiting for you to say that thing that's on your mind and on your tongue right now. Say it. Say it, and take all the necessary precautions to make sure that shit is protected. Because that's what it needs. This world needs people who are willing to spit and speak that empowerment into others, that are willing to spit and speak that consciousness into others, that are willing to sit there and unapologetically tell the truth and be honest and be vulnerable. Because everything that I've done in my life isn't for me, it's for you. Everything that I've done in my life isn't for me to hold and hoard, it's for me to share. If I have abundance, it's on me to give abundance. No matter how many people want to shy away and people want to kill a vibe that I'm putting out, I never allow that to happen, because that's not what this is for. This is to put the fire in me, because it's just reminding me that I gotta get back on my square, man. It's gotta get back on my square. I took things for granted. I was thinking that just because I put a live video out there that no one could touch that. So I'm gonna stay on this. I'm gonna keep pushing, because all you do when you delete something that I put out, all you do when you block a message that I pump out makes me want to pump that message out more, because I know that's something that you don't want people to hear. That's something that I know is gonna heal people that you don't want people to know about. And I'm gonna take all the necessary precautions next time. You're never gonna catch me in this possession again. Right? You're never gonna catch me in this position again. And I'm gonna keep pushing it. I do not care, man. You could block my videos, you could block my sound, you could delete it, you could make it seem like it was never there, but people heard it, and that's all that mattered. And it was all the ones that grasped the mass attention, that more people heard, right? So I know people already got it. That was already a download that they got. So you're too late, yo. That's what I say, you're too late. You could delete my videos, but it was already heard. The message was already put out. The frequency was already felt. So all you're doing is just adding to the fire. And I'm gonna make this happen, man. I'm gonna manifest my way 100% out of here and get myself into this beautiful surrounding. Because everything is on its way. And this is just a sign that everything is on its way for me. Because if you're fighting and putting up such a fight against something, it's only gonna come back stronger. That's what we all need to remember. For anyone who's out there and trying to empower others, and anyone who's out there giving of themselves and making themselves vulnerable for others and sharing information they get for free, and not making anyone have to go and do all that searching, all that stuff that you went through to get the information. For the people who are like that, for those people. Exactly. For those people who give of themselves, right? Because everyone who's out here in this consciousness community, anyone who's out here in this consciousness community, anyone who's out here consciousness, anyone who's out here with this understanding, anyone who's out here with real knowledge of self, right? And pressing that out there, man, and pushing that out there. Keep going. Don't let anything stop you. Nothing will ever stop you. Nothing will ever stop you. Because if there's anyone who fights against it, anyone who stands against it, know that that message is always going to push out harder. No one can stop the truth. No matter how much you want to stop the truth, it always gets out there. No matter how much you want to stop pure intent. Pure intent is always felt, man. Pureness is always felt. Truth is always felt. No matter what. That's why they get so nervous. That's why people get so nervous. That's why people do so much to shield people from information and things like that. That's why they mess up algorithms. Who knows about algorithms? And who knows how these things work? Right? How can certain videos be hitting the masses, but certain empowering videos don't? Because we all know it's about the algorithms. But just for every person who has an ear to hear, they have a mouth to speak as well. And continue to speak that truth, man. Because that's what's needed out here. What's needed is more people to unapologetically speak their truth. because there are a lot of people out here just trying to sway for the crowd. Every person who has conscious awareness and knowledge of self has information that other people charge for. Every single one of you. Every single one of you has information and knowledge that other people charge other people to get. But for those of you who give that out for free, I commend you. I commend you. Because that's what's necessary. What's necessary is people to be sharing. It's all about sharing. That's why all this is what it's about. It's about sharing. It's about giving back. It's about pushing. It's about prompting. It's about not trying to hold and withhold anything. There's nothing that you need to withhold. If everything's an ingredient, share your life. Share your life story. Share everything you can. Right? Share everything you can, because at the end of the day, you've always been good. Anyone who's looking at a phone right now, watching me make this video, you've always been okay, because you have a phone right now to be able to watch me make this video. So you've always gotten everything you needed and more. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about where it's coming from. Don't worry about when it gets here. You've already been given everything you needed. Just keep pushing. Keep putting out that information. Empower others. Give of yourself. Give of your mind. Give of your perspective. Anything that was given for you is to share. Don't let anything stop that. Don't let anything make you feel insecure. Don't let anything make you question what you know is true. Because when you know it's true and you researched it, remember, there's a reason that you know it and you researched it like that. There's a reason why if something was able to transform your life, it would transform your life. Because it was something that you were meant to share with that one person, maybe. Maybe just that one person. Maybe there's that one person who's gonna listen. Maybe there's that one person who doesn't care what you look like. Maybe it's that one person who was through a similar life story, and when you share it the way you share it, it resonates. That's what this is all for. Give back, yo. Give back. But thank you. I just want to thank you all. I want to thank everything. I want to thank everything that allowed this message to get out. I want to thank everything that stopped the message, is trying to stop the messages from getting out, because it's only going to make it come back harder. It's only going to make it come back harder. You guys are amazing. I love myself. What have you guys been up to today? Have you guys connected? Have you guys connected to your environment today? Did you go out and put your bare feet in the grass? Did you go out and lay on the beach? Did you go get in some water? Did you go get by a tree? Did you hug a tree? Did you climb a tree? Did you eat your fruit? What did you do today? Huh? How did you self-actualize the best version of you? What did you do to get yourself to the best place that you could get? To do the best things in your environment for you? What did you do to help yourself heal today? What did you let go of? All questions that we all need to be asking ourselves every single day. All questions that we need to ask ourselves every single day. How did you get in tune with your star player when you looked in the mirror this morning? Right? Did you look in this mirror this morning and think about all the things you were going to do for that star player? Huh? Figure it out. And do it. And unapologetically be it. Don't let anyone ever make you feel insecure about being you. Don't let everyone try and scare you away from being you. Just be you. Be you. They'll learn. They'll see. Because that's why a lot of people don't like it. Because when you're you, it's intimidating to people. So keep being you. Keep being you. There's nothing better than you. Feel me? I love you all and I love myself. Continue to be that change you want to see in the world. Continue to walk that walk and talk that talk. Because that's the way to make everyone see it and hear it. They need it every way they can. We all know how people's brains work nowadays. Give them as many ways and angles and views and visions and ways to see the litness. But I love you all. Have a beautiful day.